Hello! What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another match day prediction video. We nailed a few actually from the last video, but definitely got some very wrong. I'll go with 3-1. I'm gonna go with 1-0 for Macedonia.
I'm gonna say Scotland come out with a win. I think a 2-1 win.
I'm gonna say 2-0 for Poland.
I think 2-0 Turkey. I'm gonna say a 3-1 win for France. I think a 1-1 draw.
I'm gonna say 1-0 for France.
I'm gonna use my boring card and say 0-0.
Let's move on to our new predictions for match day 3.
But before we do that, this video is brought to you by OneFootball. OneFootball is your one-stop shop for all results for this 2020 Euro.
Instead of having to Google search every single thing over and over again, everything's right there in each tab. You got the tables, the scores of the matches, the latest news in the competition, and you can even favorite your favorite teams that you wish to receive extra notifications for, and you can even search up statistics for every player on each team in whatever season or league. Guys, I highly recommend you get this app. It's very convenient. All of the information stored is in one place. It'll definitely be saving you a lot of time, and this app is completely free. There's no reason why you shouldn't check it out. Go download it now. Link in the description below. All right, getting back into today's video, let's start off with Italy versus Wales. Both have been looking pretty impressive so far. I think Italy just edges it though on performance. Maybe they won't be as motivated since they already clinched a spot for round of 16. What are you saying for this one, Simon?
I thought these games against Italy would be closer, and I've been wrong. They might try to shake up the midfield a bit, but they also might not. Why fix what isn't broken? I'm gonna say a solid 2-0 Italy.
I was going to say the same exact thing. God damn. Okay, yeah. I think they are going to continue the clean sheet performance for sure. The defense will be solid. But yeah, I think they won't score 3 this time. I'm going to say 2-0 for sure.
Switzerland versus Turkey.
Tough one. I don't think Turkey can do it though. I would like to see them make a comeback. It would be a very interesting story, but they're already way too down on goal differentials, even if they beat Switzerland.
I banked on Turkey being good as well, so maybe part of it's just by personal disappointment, but they just haven't been good, and really not a passionate bunch in this tournament. They haven't made very many good, clear chances, and Switzerland themselves haven't been terrible. I mean, yes, they lost 3-0 against Italy, but I mean, I feel like everyone's going to get shut out by Italy at this point. They've had some bright spots. I mean, Biril Mbolo's been good, and Babu's like crazy energetic going up and down the wings. Just overall, they've been solid, so I think they're going to take this game. I'll say 2-0.
Despite Turkey's horrible performance so far, I am going to give them the benefit of the doubt. I don't think they're going to win. I'm going to say Turkey get their first goal and only goal in the tournament this match and finish for a draw 1-1.
No, I changed my mind. 1-0 Switzerland. I think it'll be closer.
Okay. Next up, going by the schedule, not the groups necessarily, Ukraine versus Austria. Very, very big match for both of these teams. It will definitely determine their place in the group, potentially if they can make it to the round of 16, depending on the scoreline, obviously. I think Ukraine will just edge Austria. I'm going to say 2-1.
It's like the safe score, and I completely agree with you.
Yarmolenko's been very solid. The Ukrainian players just click in some ways. Obviously, Austria had some impressive performances as well. Arnautovic will be back after his ban.
Just for the sake of being different, I'm going to say 2-0, but I completely agree with everything you said. Ukraine's been very impressive. Even though they lost to the Netherlands, they had a very good showing coming back from 2-0 down, only just losing on a last-minute Dumfries header. They have a lot of fight in them. I think Shevchenko's a good coach, and I think they've been doing a good job executing the game plan. So I think they get that win against Austria, and I think going off that, I think at the end, I think they'll get through. Austria will get through in 3rd place.
Next up, North Macedonia versus Netherlands.
Love North Macedonia, but I think the Netherlands got this game in the bag. They might not be going too hard. I mean, they've won their first 2, but I don't think they want to leave anything up to chance. So I'm going to say 3-0 Netherlands.
I was going to say 2-0. I completely agree with you. I think North Macedonia won't be able to produce the attacking effort against Netherlands, unfortunately. But I think they'll hold them off a bit. Maybe 2 late goals for Netherlands. Yeah, that's my prediction. Next up, Finland versus Belgium. Wow, Belgium have been insane in this tournament. De Bruyne getting a goal and an assist.
Coming off the bench.
Yeah, that was very impressive from him.
Lukaku was also excellent in both games. I mean, he didn't get on the scorer assist sheet against Denmark, but he was excellent. I mean, at first it seemed like Denmark was just pressing him really high and he didn't get the ball, but once he did in the second half, he was making great runs, holding the ball. He basically set up the assist for both goals that were scored. So I think, a little underrated. People say he may not have the best touch or dribble, but I couldn't disagree more. I think he played excellently in those games.
He's one of the best strikers in the tournament, in my opinion.
But I think Belgium ends up dismantling them 3-0. I mean, as much as they play on the low block, I think it's going to happen. They're going to break them down the same way they broke down Russia.
I'm agreeing with you on this. 3-0.
I also think Belgium, they might rest some of their players, though. I think Batshuayi might come out since they're pretty much guaranteed through, so you might see some of the substitutes come out. But then again, the substitutes might be hungry to make a case, so I still think they eventually break it down.
Yeah, I still think Belgium are strong enough to produce that kind of score line, despite playing their subs or not.
Yeah.
I think they got this one. Russia versus Denmark. Very tough at this point because Denmark obviously haven't gotten a win yet.
They've played so well. I mean, it's probably the team that's played the best and hasn't gotten a win.
I think it's going to finish 1-0 for Denmark, honestly. I think they're going to want to get their first win, even if it doesn't guarantee them around a 16 spot. I think they're going to finally get their first one. They've been playing really well. At this point, they're trying to show some kind of heart after what they've been through. 1-0 for me.
I didn't watch the whole Russia-Finland game. Russia have been kind of shaky. I mean, they want to go up, but their defense does have some problems. So I'm going to agree with you. I'm going to say 2-1 Denmark.
Next up, Czech Republic versus England. This is actually a very tough one to predict because Czech Republic have been impressing a lot of people. Lots of people weren't banking on Czech Republic doing so well, and now their attack force is actually looking dangerous. Their defense has already been looking solid.
As we're recording this, the England-Scotland game's going on in like the 87th minute. So,
and it's still 0-0.
Yeah, if this result holds, then it's obviously more of a must-win, I think, for England, because, they'll be wanting to secure that first-place finish. It's a tough call. I'm going to say 1-0 England. I think they just win it to get past and finish top in the group.
This group's going to end up being very, very interesting to see where every team places, because now first place isn't even guaranteed as it stands with this 0-0 result with Scotland. But I'm going to go with 1-1. I think Czech Republic are going to show what they did against Croatia, produce the same result. England will probably get a goal as well. England haven't been looking insane in the attack. Seems like defenders are reading their attacking players very well, and Czech Republic's defense is already very solid. I've just seen it against Croatia. I don't think they'll slip too much against England, but maybe the England strikers will find their form in that match. We'll see. I'll say 1-1 for now, though.
Does Patrick Schick get 3 games in a row?
I'm going to say yes. Croatia versus Scotland.
Yeah, this group is so tight right now.
This is very tough. After Croatia's 1-1 draw with Czech Republic, it's questionable. I think they'll be able to produce some attacking effort against Scotland, but Scotland are going to be very motivated to do well, especially after this draw with England. Now, anything's possible for this group in terms of the standings. Literally anything. It's going to be very, very close. Even though they lost 2-0 to Czech Republic, anything is still on the table for them as well. I'm still going to be hopeful for Croatia. I have to be. I'm going to say Croatia win this one 2-0, and I really hope I'm right on this. I'm banking on them, even though it's very risky.
I think it's going to be really, really close. I'm going to say 1-0 Croatia.
Next up, Sweden versus Poland. I think this one's going to finish at a draw. I'm going to say 1-1. I think Sweden will secure that second place spot, but do you think it's going to finish at a draw?
I don't want to piss off all the Polish fans, but I think Sweden's going to win the game. I guess it depends on they bounce back. At the time of recording this, Poland haven't played Spain yet, but I think we both agree Spain's probably going to win that one.
I will predict, though, that Isak will get his first goal in the tournament.
I think so, too.
He's been playing really well. It's surprising that he hasn't yet.
I'm going to say he scores the only goal. Unless Poland can dig deep and find something and actually feed Lewandowski the ball, I think Sweden's going to be more compact in defense. They showed they can do it in droves against Spain, that they're totally content with just sitting back, having one person forward.
Slovakia versus Spain. I want to see Slovakia put up a good fight on this, but I think Spain will get a great last result, to be honest. I'm not saying I want this to happen, but I'm going to say 2-0 Spain.
3-1. I'll just say it's high scoring.
Portugal versus France. Very big one. I think it's going to be a draw or a win for France, honestly. I'm going to say a draw. I think they might top the group, but I just don't see them getting full 9 points in this group of death. So I'm going to say a draw. This match finishes 1-1.
I'll say 2-0 France. I think France will get maximum points from this.
Final match, we're looking at Germany versus Hungary.
I think this one's actually going to be a little bit closer than people think. I'm going to say Hungary get on the score sheet against Germany, but Germany still win. I'm going to go with the very safe score of 2-1.
I'm going to say 3-1. I'm not too sure how Germany will do against Portugal, but I do think they're going to grab their win at this point. Hungary are defending very, very well, and they're putting up good fights, but it'll be the end of the tournament. They'll be a bit tired at this point. I hope Hungary pulls some kind of upset. I think Germany got this. They're going to want to get their first win. They've been playing pretty well. Germany 3, Hungary 1 for me. That is the end of the video, guys. Let us know what your predictions are in the comments below. As always, If you did enjoy this video, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Looking forward to the rest of the group stage results. And let us know if you want to see a round of 16 prediction video. But yeah, that's all we got today. Thank you all for making it to the end. I'll see you all very soon.
Peace.
Laco Norte.